Yo guys, Ryan here, and there's this really interesting Minecraft mechanic where if you place a boat on ice, you can go really fast. Now you can do a lot of fun things with it. One of these things is make a racetrack, and that is exactly what we're gonna do today. In the last survival video we needed a lot of ice for our interior of the pyramid, and as you can see this iceberg biome is almost entirely destroyed. There are only a few more left, but these aren't gonna take that much time to remove. And yeah, there's already a lot of ice on the floor here, so I thought, why not convert this into a racetrack? And I think it's gonna be awesome. So let's do this. Also, Minecraft Bedrock has received an update and the world has become so incredibly laggy. Look at this. Sounds are missing, blocks are not breaking properly and reappearing. When I entered the nether portal at my storage tower, I spawned in the nether at the actual coordinates of my storage tower. It didn't divide them by 8. I just spawned in a random crimson forest at like the coordinates where my storage tower is in the overworld. And that wasn't the only time it happened. You can see a clip here from a bit further into the video. I go through the nether portal and I spawn 4,000 blocks away. The portal didn't even spawn. It was so weird. So yeah, I had to travel back with my elytra. And this wasn't the only time it happened. This happened to me 5 times this video and it was so infuriating. Right now you can see a clip of it happening again. This time the nether portal did spawn, but it was so frustrating. But not all bugs are bad. There's also this one where the wandering trader keeps his arms straight instead of holding them like a villager. This one is quite funny. And then there's this one. If you fly into a bed, the world turns upside down. Anyways, buggy updates aside, let's go back to our current project. I've already made a racetrack in the past, and I think I'm gonna take inspiration from that. So I've made it in a creative world, not in this world. So let's see if I can find that world, and then I can show you guys what I mean. And I think that this is it. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about this project. If you're curious, this is a PvP arena I built to play with my friends. Kinda don't really have any friends anymore, but I think it still looks really cool. I love this place. Anyways, you've probably seen, where is it? There it is. You've probably seen this track right here. And so this is what I meant with a racetrack. So you can see it going all around the map. I've actually built 2 of them here. Oh my goodness. I still love this project. I need to not get distracted for once. So yeah, these are also mini games I did. Inside of these balls there's lava and they drop down, and these islands are all made out of flammable blocks, so they will just burn down and you need to survive. And you and your friends have like a punch bow, so you can shoot each other off. It's really fun. Anyways, let's go over here. Let's get this map out of my view. This is what we're gonna do today. So we got boats in here. We grab one of these boats. These are the starting positions. So you get in here and you go like this, and then there's also fireworks, and you just try to go around the map as fast as possible, and in the middle you have blue ice. Of course I'm not gonna do that in my survival world, but yeah, this is the concept. Basically it's just going around, and oh, and also I should probably show you this at nighttime because it looks amazing. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the world isn't loading, but this looks amazing. So this is what we're gonna build in my survival world, at least the concept. And here we're going underneath my build right here. Oh, this is so cool. But yeah, we're gonna have a little bit less space in our survival world. We're also not gonna go on blue ice. We're gonna make a track on normal ice. So yeah, that's the concept. Let's go back to our survival world. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really love this village. Look at this. I miss this place. Look at that. It looks amazing. It's definitely one of my prettiest builds. Anyways, let's go back to our survival world and try to build an iceboat racetrack in our iceberg biome. Alright, I'm back. Let's get rid of these icebergs, and I also need to replace this stuff with the normal ice. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll bring you back once all of this is flat and ice. Alright, I've removed all of the icebergs here, and I've also removed the first layer of packed ice. Oh gosh. Okay. And now when this water freezes up again, we will be able to keep the same speed over this whole area. And as with all Minecraft projects, this took me way longer than I thought. Also, I forgot something here. So basically what I do here is I remove the packed ice with my silk touch pickaxe, and then I go around the edges and mine the normal ice with a fortune pickaxe, which makes this turn into water. And that way everything fills up, and then because this is a frozen ocean, it will all just turn back into ice. So that's just what I've been doing here. Unfortunately, you can still see the packed ice here, but I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna take even longer. But I did get a huge amount of packed ice. This whole thing is filled. And then I also have normal ice and some snow. Anyways, we now have a flat biome to work with. And it's now time to start planning out the racetrack. Okay, Minecraft Bedrock is so bugged. Like, what? It's snowing underwater. What the heck? I mean, it's beautiful. Oh, this is so weird. And also, as you can see here, these two chunks have rain, and then everything else around me is snow. I can see snow underwater through ice while standing in a 32 by 16 area where it's raining instead of snowing. Alright, this is what we're working with today. This will be a racetrack. This turned out so much bigger than I thought. Anyways, this right here will be the start. So we'll go through here, make a wide curve, curve back, then circle back around, and here is something interesting. You can see you can either go this way or you can go take this shortcut. So I'm gonna hook this up to some redstone, and there will be a little timer, and the door to this shortcut will only open once in every like few minutes or something. So if you're lucky, you can actually take the shortcut and basically win the race, because that's a huge shortcut. And on this thing right here, I want to have some obstacles, maybe on this side too, not sure yet. But yeah, this is gonna be another huge project. I don't know why I always keep doing this. I've like this one thought in my head, like, I want to build a racetrack. And then I go overboard. Anyways, what I need to do now, because this is just a little sketch of the track, I need to actually move this down and make like the middle part of the road where you can go faster. I need to make that with packed ice. And then I'm also going to make the border. Oh my goodness. Come on, dude. They've taken over my boat. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey. That's not a football. Anyways, I'm gonna start working on this, and I don't know, I think I'll bring you back once I've done the packed ice in the middle. Alright, a little progress update. I've now made the middle of the tracks all packed ice. Also still need to round out. Oh my goodness. What happened? How did I get so low? What? Also, my rocket sounds are gone for some reason. Anyways, you've also seen this. I haven't made this packed ice because this is a shortcut, so I want this to be normal ice. I don't want to make it any faster. So I'm just gonna leave this here in place until we made like the borders and stuff. And I also got myself a lot of normal ice. And I'm gonna have to use that over here, because unfortunately the iceberg biome isn't big enough for this track, so I had to expand into the ocean above the ocean monument. So I have to place normal ice around the sides here, so that's where these are gonna come in very handy. And then, like I said, I'm gonna create borders. These are the edges of the road basically, So imagine this being a full blue concrete line. I think it will look great. So I got my gravel here, my sand, and with our lapis we can make this into blue concrete. And I think I also have, where are my seal? Oh, they're here. I'm also gonna use sea lanterns to light everything up, just like I did in my creative world, because it looked amazing at night. So yeah, that's the plan, and I think I'm gonna bring you back once all of that is done, unless something interesting happens. I know I'm skipping a lot of work here. There are a lot of hours in between these cuts, but it's very repetitive work and also kind of boring for a video. You guys want to see the exciting things. You guys want to see me race in this thing, not placing ice. Anyways, I'll bring it back once the racetrack is fully finished. Alright, this is now finished, but we have a problem. I already told you I wanted sea lanterns here, just like in my creative world. But in my creative world I didn't use ice. I had packed ice and blue ice, so I can't do that here because it will melt. So that's really unfortunate. The snow kinda ruins the effect, to be honest. I might want to place string on these blocks. I think I have enough at home, but I don't know if it's worth it. Anyways, look at this. So I made the start right there. Also put the redstone in place for the fireworks. The fireworks itself are not in place yet. You go around like this, all the way around, and then if you're lucky, this gate opens and you can take the shortcut right over there, and otherwise you're gonna have to go all the way around. But yeah, there's a bit of redstone here. You can kind of see it. I tried to cover it up with picked ice, and there you go. Just like that. That's how it's going to work. Sometimes it will just go down and you're able to take the shortcut, and most of the time it's up, so you can't do it. Anyways, if we go down here, you can see I've made this box here. Building redstone underwater was a pain. Anyways, this is the redstone if you're curious. This right here is just the timer. This is a hopper clock. I think there are 2 stacks of items in here. When the block gets pushed over there, the observer detects it. It goes into another pulse extender, and then it goes back there, inverts the signal, and then it goes to our pistons. And like I said, we have 2 stacks of items over here and half a stack of items in our pulse extender, which means 1/4 of the time that barrier is gonna get dropped down. And also you can see that this shortcut is way smaller than everything else. It's actually really hard to go through here without hitting the edges, but I guess that's fair since this thing skips a lot. But I think it's time for a little test run, so I'm gonna place my boat right here. This is a start right here. I still want to fill that up with fireworks, but it's empty now. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so this is our first curve. Let's try to stay in the middle here on the packed ice. Alright, now we curve back to the right, and this is the big one. So in the middle right here you can see there's our ocean monument. I'm above it right now. Oh gosh, oh no. Our barrier is up. I still need to place obstacles here. This is okay, and then we just continue straight. This is the last curve, and that was 1 lap done. It's a short one, but I think it's really cool. If only there was an easy way to get rid of the snow. I really don't like the snow here. Actually, let's see, how does this look? Is it obvious? I mean, from far away you really can't see it, but if you're close you can. I might do this. I might place string. Oh, that's gonna that's gonna take a lot of string. I really hope I have enough. No, I don't think I have enough. I used about 2 shulker boxes of blue concrete here. So I'm gonna try to find a solution to this problem, and I think I'm also gonna get these obstacles in place here. I think I'm gonna use some glazed terracotta pillars, just like in the creative world. But I might get creative and place some icebergs here or something. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I am in a bit of a dilemma here. So this is all the string I have. But I also have these cobwebs, which are really hard to get, but you can craft them into string and it gives 9 string every cobweb. Which means with this string and the cobwebs, that should be enough to cover all of the blue concrete. I really don't know if I should do it, because this is really hard to get. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna waste all of my cobwebs for this. Oh, this might be a really bad idea. So the decision has been made. I'm gonna waste all of my cobwebs and string for this project. I mean, they were only sitting in this chest anyway. I hope I'm not gonna regret this. If I ever make an abandoned build, I'm gonna hate myself for this. Alright, look at that. The racetrack is looking a little bit different right now. So let me tell you what I've been doing here. So the first thing I did is, like I said, I wanted to have obstacles here, and that is exactly what this is. So when you're going through here, you want to not hit these because you will get stopped instantly. So you need to dodge all of these, then you need to come around the corner, and then you come here and there are icebergs right on the racetracks. So again, you need to dodge these, go around them, trying not to hit them. And yeah, these are the obstacles. They are quite simple, but I think they're really fun. Now the next thing I did is these black things right here. You might have spotted them already. So sometimes on racetracks you have these wall or like a pile of old tires, like car tires. And that's exactly what this represents. So normally I would use coal blocks for this, but this is a survival world, so I used blackstone. So let's say that Minecraft had pretty accurate physics, and you would come around the corner and you can't turn well enough and you crash into the wall. That's where tires come in useful, because they will stop you. At least I think that's why there are tires on a racetrack. I may be remembering all of this wrong. I mean, I've never been on a racetrack before, so maybe they never do something like this. I'm pretty sure they're like inside of the barriers. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. And also over here we have our red and white stripes. Again, I'm not really sure why they are here, but I know they are in like the curves of the racetrack to indicate that it's a curve and you don't want to hit the barrier. Oh gosh. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you, I actually managed to string up everything. I did use a ton of my string. Where is it? There it is. So I still have only 25 cobwebs left, which is not a lot. I had like 2 stacks and something, but I did manage to string up all of the blue borders here. Now unfortunately snow also generates on top of the black stone, but I certainly don't have enough string for that. So unfortunately after the rain I'm gonna have to come here and remove the snow. And I also just realized they will spawn on here. Maybe I should also place string on this, but I don't know if I have enough. Is there anything else I've done? Yes, that's right, I did the fireworks too. In every one of these dispensers we have one type of firework, and you might have seen them in my inventory already. These are the different types. I'm gonna show you right now. This, I can't see it. This is a flight duration to burst blue, pink and yellow. This is one of the pretty ones. Look at that. That's beautiful. This is a large ball, blue fade to yellow. Wow. This one is a burst of pink and red. There we go. I don't know why my game is lagging so much. This one is a flight duration 3 large ball, pink, fade to yellow. This one is also really pretty. This is my favorite. This is flight duration 3 large ball, blue, red and white, and it fades to yellow and pink. There are a lot of colors in this one. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube, but I really like that one. So if I don't forget, I'll come back to this later in the video to show you what they look like at night. But this racetrack is still not really finished. There's still things I want to do. The racetrack itself is finished, but there's still buildings to the side. So what I want to build here is a cafeteria, like a big building with an upper floor where there's a cafeteria, you can drink something, and there are big windows looking over the racetrack. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to build something here. And then I also want a big tower, like a lookout tower or watchtower, and it's gonna look out over the whole racetrack. I don't know if this is actually something that they do on racetrack. Again, I've never been to a racetrack before, but I'm just gonna build a tower that looks a bit like the tower you see on airports. At least that's the plan. I have absolutely no idea how to build any of this. And there's also another thing I want to add here, but I'm really not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. I want to have a pit stop here. So yeah, not really sure how I'm supposed to build a pit stop, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to have the road split up right here, go straight and go back into that curve. And there will be all sorts of things stored over there, like tires, fuel pumps, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work. I know this video is just a lot of progress updates, but I'm always tackling these huge projects and there's just a lot to do. I just can't really show you any of the building process because otherwise this video is gonna get way too long. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work, try to build these things. It's gonna take a while, but hopefully Minecraft Bedrock is so buggy. Did you see that? I was taking damage for no reason. That's happening to be like every 5 minutes or something. It's not really a problem when you're standing on something, but when you're flying, every time you take damage, your elytra just stops working. So you plummet to your death. And it is so infuriating. Minecraft Bedrock really needs to fix their game. And right here you can see another example. I'm just towering up and suddenly my sounds are gone and I take a massive amount of damage. Or this bug, I pushed some concrete with a piston and now it's stuck in this mode. Minecraft. Why? And it is done. Now before I show it to you guys, I just want to mention that I'm really good at building castles, medieval cities, rustic style, medieval style. That is what I'm good at. But this is modern style building and it's also a little bit bigger than player scale, so it's really not something I'm used to building, and also I've never seen any of this with my own eyes ever. But let's show it to you in 3, 2, 1. There we go. This is what I've come up with here. So let me show you what all of this is. So like I said, I wanted to have a cafeteria. That's this building right here. This right here is our watchtower and this is the pit stop. But let's start with showing you this building right here. At the moment there aren't any mobs here, but creepers do spawn in here. Anyways, let's go inside and I can show you what I've been building here. So ground level here is basically nothing for visitors, but it is a place for the people that race here. That race here to chill a bit. So this is their couch. Got a nice big sofa. They have a little table, some flower pots. This is like a water dispensing machine. I don't know what you call it. This right here is one of their race suits. We got a nice carpet here. We got some paintings. And this right here is their locker room. So this is where they can change clothes. Unfortunately, there are huge windows here so everyone can look inside. But these are their lockers. Another suit right here. And this is a little bench they can sit on. Like I said, I'm used to building in medieval style, so the roof is kinda medieval style. It's definitely not in the clean style of modern, but I mean, if you don't really look at it directly, it looks good, so I'm gonna keep it. Anyways, we also have this staircase right here, and back here there's just, I don't really know what this is supposed to be, but it looks cool, so I'm keeping it. Anyway, so if we go up this staircase, this is the cafeteria. This is where they can drink something, and you have this fantastic view of the whole thing. I actually envisioned this to be a little bit higher so you can see a little bit more, but then again, this racetrack is huge, so this building would have needed to be like 4 stories or something, and I didn't want to do it, but this is fine too. So we got a lot of tables here, the people can drink something here. This is the bar, so this is where the bartender would stand. This is his little way in and out. And he has full access to the barrels, which are currently empty. So yeah, I really like this room. I think it has a nice atmosphere, and it's also really cool to be able to see everything here. So yeah, that was it for this building. Now let's show you the next one, and that is the watchtower. And yes, I am aware that the watchtower is completely blocking the path, but I'm not gonna move this thing. That's not gonna happen. So let me give you a better look at this thing. I think this thing looks really cool. So let's go inside. If you go down here, you can actually access this and climb up the ladder. I've made like these little bars going up around you, and this gives a even better view of the racetrack. It looks phenomenal. And it's actually getting nighttime, so I can show you the fireworks here. But look at that. I think that looks really cool. Let's do it again. Wow. I really like this firework. So during the nights I've actually been staying up late to kill some spiders and get myself some string. So currently all of the blue lines you see are all stringed up, and also most of these, I'm still working on that. I actually used all of my remaining cobwebs to be able to string all of this up, because these buildings also needed some string, and also these extra bits here. But anyways, there's one more thing I need to show you, and that is the pit stop. So this is where you go if your car is broken, or you need some fuel, or your tire is flat. Basically, you go off the track, you come around here, and then they repair your car in a few seconds. So what we have here is, that's just a workbench. This is a fuel pump. These are spare tires. These are just some crates and toolboxes. This can be like a power generator maybe. This is a spare suit. And these things right here are some rails. I don't really know why they would have this. Maybe when a car is totally wrecked, they can come here and the car would be taken away. The new car will be sitting on these rails, and it will get slid back onto the racetrack, and the driver is ready to go. That's probably not something that's done in real life, but I think it looks cool, so I'm keeping it. So let me show you what it's actually like to go through there on a boat. So there are actually normal blocks on the road here. So these will slow you down, and these are supposed to resemble your car getting fixed up. And then you come around here, you press this button. These things go down and you're ready to go again. So what I've done here is basically hooked up a pulse extender to my button, and then it inverts the signal and it goes to my pistons. So when I press this button, the barrier should go down and stay down for a while, giving me enough time to get back onto the racetrack. Unfortunately, the redstone makes it so that there are gaps in the ice, but I don't think that's a problem. But yeah, that was this whole project done, and I think it is time for an official test run. Alright, I'm here at the start. I have my race boat right here, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, go! So there we go, these are the fireworks. They look absolutely beautiful. Oh gosh, I need to concentrate on the race. So this is the first curve. We go through here. We're already at max speed. This is the very long curve right here. I need to make sure I'm not hitting any of the red and white blocks. The barrier is up, which means we're gonna have to try to go through these barricades or whatever they're called. I can't think when I'm racing. Now we go through here. Try not to hit the icebergs. Go back around, and that is one lap done. And we can admire the fireworks. Oh, they look amazing. And another lap done. Oh, the fireworks are amazing. So let's let's act like our car is broken. We go through here, it gets all fixed up, we press this button, and we're back on track. Literally. And there we go. This is our map of a racetrack. It is really, really big. So you can clearly see the road, you can see the icebergs here, you can see the obstacles, you can see the little red and white things in the curves, you can see our shortcut here. Also, why are... apparently all of my chocolate boxes are white. Okay. But yeah, this looks really, really cool. I'm really happy with this project. I think it turned out amazing. This was the end of this video. This was an amazing project. I'm really happy with it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I challenged myself a little bit to build in this style, but I think it turned out pretty great, especially the tower. I really like that one. But yeah, this was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Goodbye.